today marks a significant milestone for environmental sustainability in Nigeria as the Association of Waste Managers is set to be inaugurated at the Mayfair Hall in Abiola's Garden, Alausa, Ikeja, following a successful organizational election held on the 22nd of August this year. A co-op blog is live here at the Mayfair Hall to bring you coverage of this event, which will feature the formulation of crucial national and state policies on waste and environmental management. As expected, important dignitaries from Lagos State and at the national level is going to grace this occasion, emphasizing on the importance of effective waste management to the country's development. So stay with us. I am Babawale Solomon. The much anticipated inauguration of the Association of Waste Managers of Nigeria, Lagos State, AWAM, unfolded at the elegant Mayfair Hall, nestled within the serene Abiola Gardens in Alausa, Ikeja. With an air of excitement and purpose, attendees gathered to witness the birth of an organization that promises to reshape the country's approach to waste and environmental conservation. Dignitaries from the state and across the state converge to lend their voices as they highlight the undeniable link between effective waste management and the state's overall progress. Their participation serves as a resounding endorsement of the importance of embracing sustainable practices in the pursuit of Lagos State development.
To give us the opening prayer is our own very eloquent and dynamic Alaji Nureni Saka. Daddy will be giving us the opening prayer. If your hands are not busy, can we try our hands together for Alaji?
In the name of Almighty God, the beneficent, the King of the day of judgment. We thank you, O God, for bringing us together as we are about to start the inauguration of new executive. Please be with us. Amen. Guide us. Amen. Be with the new executive. Amen. Be with all members of our as from today. Amen. See this opportunity to well done. May God be with them in all their future endeavors. The association, please let it prosper. Amen. Our relationship with government, let it be cordial. Amen. Pray for you. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Amin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Sallu ala nabiyil kareem.
And we jam our hands. At this point, my dear friends, we'll be recognizing dignitaries and guests in our midst. Firstly, I'm going to be recognizing the Electoral Committee for a dynamic and wonderful job done. Can we jam our hands together for them? Recognize the presence of our own handsome, ever dynamic chairman. No other person than Mr. Taye Taiwo, JP and Motor Cleanser. Wherever you are, can we jam our hands together for our chairman? To recognize the presence of Mrs. Christine Ipitoye Olutoye Glorious. Can we jam our hands together for her? Thank you so much, ma'am. Mr. Adesheye Alao, Universal Care. Can we jam our hands together for you? Thank you so much, sir. Our own very Alaji Ogunbono. If your hands are not busy, can we jam our hands together for Alaji? Common Environmental Service. You're welcome, sir. And our very own Mrs. Doris Dennis Akano, the Secretary of the Electoral Committee. The SAS Global Service Limited. Can we jam our hands together for her? Thank you so much, ma'am. Our Ogun State, Mr. Jola Oluwa Emmanuel Benga. Can we jam our hands together for him as we invite him? Please, if your hands are not busy, can we jam our hands together for Alaji? Crystal Waste Management. You're welcome, sir. The outgoing president of our great association, academics of this hall, join me as I welcome the presence of our president, no other person than Dr. David Oluwasegun Oriomi. From no academics of this hall, can we jam our hands?
Had and we see doing. Thank you and God bless.
Chairman, our Ogun State, Mr. Jola Oluwa Emmanuel Benga. Can we jam our the incoming president of our great organization, with a shouting and a clapping ovation. Join me as I invite Mr. Olugbenga Akebola. Join your hands as I invite the incoming.
Ọlọ́run á fún yín ṣe ẹjọ́ tó Ọlọ́run á máa ń rísíkì ni ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì.
The Association of Youth Managers of Nigeria, AWUNN, is the foremost association of youth managers in Nigeria, providing clean environments for all and sundry, employing sponsors, disposal services, and recycling, alcohol and efficiency, proficiency and excellent collection. Control is on for quality and cost-effective services. While you pay for institution on the value for all we enjoy the peaceful environment and policy in the land.
Our clean environment. Can we jam our hands together for ourselves? And join me as I invite all the outgoing ESCOs from nook and crannies of this hall. Jam your hands, jam your hands, jam your hands. So, hands-on, eloquent, unique, vibrant, excellent, hardworking, handsome and brilliant people. Thank you so much for your wonderful, dynamic and awesome work. You are all welcome. Welcome. You are all welcome. Okay, between Igbo and Yoruba, normally speaking, who they go school pass? Eh? Between Igbo and Yoruba, who they get money pass? Eh? Don't lie, you. Between Igbo and Yoruba, who they do money ritual pass? Eh? I cannot hear you. Between Igbo and Yoruba, who they drink ogogoro pass? Eh? Between Igbo and Yoruba, who they sell spare parts pass? Eh? Okay, don't lie now. Between Igbo and Yoruba, who they lie pass? Eh? Why now? Again. Okay, very, very fast. Between Papa and Mama, normally speaking, who's supposed to pay house rent? Eh? Papa. Between Papa, they cook for house. Eh? Okay, Pikin don't get money. He won't buy motor for one of una. Who is supposed to buy motor for? Of una go Germany. Who's supposed to go Germany? Eh? One of una won't die. Who's supposed to die? On behalf of the outgoing ESCO, we say a very big thank you and congratulations to you for a job well done. At this point, dear friend, join me as I hand over the microphone to the Chairman Electoral Committee for his opening remark. Taiwo. If your hands are not busy, jam your hands together as I hand over the microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of our association and honored guests, the MC, I'm not sure, has gone through the protocols. Let me recognize once again the President, our Dr. Orion, the General Secretary, so Otumba Taiwo Kolade, I recognize you. Let me also thank and recognize the ESCO collectively. Thank you very much for a job well done. We appreciate it. You will permit me to appreciate and recognize the members of the Electoral Committee one by one. Let me start in no particular order with Mama Glorious. Mama Glorious, stand up for recognition. Mama Glorious, very wonderful, very hardworking, very agile. Mama, you know what to say. She's still looking very radiant. Please let's put our hands together against her. Before, after Mama Glorious, other than Alaki Baobon. Do you know why? Alaki Baobon, very hardworking member of the Electoral Committee. Thank you very much, Alaki Baobon. Let me call Alaki Cristobal. Alaki Cristobal, you are welcome. Thank you very much. The Universal Care, Mr. Adesheye Alao, very hardworking too. Thank you very much. The very able General Secretary of the Electoral Committee, Chioma, please stand up for recognition. Thank you very much. She's the powerhouse of the committee. Very able, very agile. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, Chioma. Distinguished members, today marks in the history and life of our association. Before the elections, there were lots of apprehensions, but we thank God that the elections were successfully concluded. Let me also thank the contestants for conducting themselves very responsibly during, before, during, and after the elections. Please, they deserve the round of applause. Let me especially thank and appreciate 3 of the elders who volunteered to be observers during the election. Permit me to recognize Alhaji Lollipop. Please, Alhaji Lollipop, let's appreciate you. Mama, Engineer Duro. Mama Sarobo. Where's Mama Sarobo? She's not here. Mama Sarobo is another. Let's put our hands together for an appreciation. They were so wonderful. They were on that election day. They were not just only observers. They were active observers. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. To the outgoing ESCO, we thank you for your efforts and sacrifice, and indeed for many laudable achievements recorded in the last 4 years. We are indeed very grateful. Thank you very much. To the newly elected officers, though we are yet to give you your certificate of election, I will urge you to foster an environment of growth, inclusiveness, and a positive change, so that we can build a more vibrant future for our association. I want to thank you all while we look forward to a very prosperous year ahead. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Inclusiveness and a positive change.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. And twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't want.
The Ekpe Local Government Council stakeholder meeting has ended with the executive chairman.
Sorry, what cash out? Yeah, why?
Just twist.
Environmental Services, the MD of Loma, the executive director of Loma, founder of the Internal Commission, my outgoing president, my incoming president, and all other protocols newly established. Today is a very joyous day, a day we have to celebrate. Celebrate because we have a peaceful change of guard the association that is over 20 years old. The last executive have done their best. But in any society, change is normal. And when there is change, you expect new things to happen, different from what is happening before. Not that what has happened in the past is not laudable, but we expect that greater things will happen with any change that we have. And that is why we are here today. First of all, to thank the last executive for the wonderful work they have done, and to set standards for the incoming executive. Having seen what the last one have done, that we expect them to surpass what the last executive have done, with all ramifications, both morally and even in their services. We expect the best of them, because service is not only thing that defines the leader. The moral aspect of it is very, very important and fundamental. So we expect them to live up to expectations in all the things they do. That is why we are here today, to celebrate both the outgoing executive and to tell the incoming executive that we are the watchdog. We'll be watching what they are doing, and the little I know about the incoming president, with whom we have worked for more than 20 years, I will say I can beat my chest that he will do his best to our satisfaction. The other aspect of our association is our investment, which is very, very important. There is no way you can guarantee your investment without the support of both the regulatory authority as well as the executive government. Without being modest, when I was the president, both the Norman and the executive governor of Lagos State, they were very, very collaborative. We were able to achieve a lot because of this collaboration. We expect this to happen with the next executive that is coming in. Because Lagos State has set a model which we believe should be the model that every other state and even African state should emulate. I can remember sometime in 2012 when the government of Sierra Leone came to the executive governor of Lagos State and asked us to go and implement the model in Lagos State in Sierra Leone. I was one of the people that went there. If we have not set the standard, if we have not set the standard, they dare not come to the governor. So we expect even more from this executive in collaboration with both the executive governor as well as the MD of Loma and Minister of Environment. With this, I thank all those who are here, particularly the representative of governor, the executive governor, the managing director of Loma, the director. I appreciate your coming. Your coming here has given us a ray of light that we are entering into a realm that will bring forth progress and enhancement of our investment. Thank you very much.
An honor to be here. Let me just recognize, representing Mr. Governor, the Permsec of the Ministry of Environment, sir. It's so good to have you here, and I'm honored to be here as well. For Loma, the MD and Executive Director, Mr. Chairman, incoming and outgoing presidents, distinguished sires of selectors, distinguished elders in the room, ladies and gentlemen, and just recognizing the ladies in particular, I see you shimmer, I see you shine, you look amazing today. And I know that you're more than beauty today, you're also brains and power, but I'm recognizing your beauty as well. Congratulations to the Association of Waste Managers of Nigeria with the election of your new executive committee. You're building on the work of the outgoing EXCO with their laudable efforts. And your job is no small feat, to reposition waste management in Lagos State and the implementation of the governor's Themes Plus agenda. Sustainability, waste management, a livable Lagos State. It's all an integral part of your work and your association, and I salute you. This was all again showcased at Lagos State Circular Economy Hotspot Summit just last month as well. It was a first in Africa, right here in Lagos State. When we give, yes, that does require an applause, thank you very much. When we give a push to innovation, connecting new businesses and new models to investments, a lot is possible, and it is needed. Because when we zoom out today, we see that we've created a system where we draw resources from the environment, we send them to factories, we turn them into products, and then we dump them on the waste belt. It's bad for the environment, it's bad for our health, it costs us all too much in ways that are hard to express in monetary manner. So we need investments and new thinking to turn waste into a resource, to move money, to move the waste. The private sector is working on this together with all of you already. Many entrepreneurs have found new business models, new financing models, and they're experimenting with plastic recycling and electronic waste. We need to collectively say yes more to a clean environment. There's a Dutch inventor, the ocean cleanup. I don't know if you know him. He's planning to come to Lagos as well for the first time in Africa. And he has built, as a joke, in his office, buzzers into the chairs of people, because every time somebody says, yes, but, he buzzes. He doesn't want to hear the but. He only wants to hear the yes. Yes, let's go. Yes, let's move. Let's go further together. Innovation should be stimulated and supported. With your expertise here, you play an integral part in that, feeding end of life and waste back into the system. And together with the private sector, we can drive that change. As the Netherlands, let me just allow myself, on behalf of the government, to give some examples of what we do here in Nigeria. Together with Loma, and a Dutch company called Harvest Waste, we are looking into access to trash, to turn waste into energy. And when they're successful, they will not only provide energy, 35 kilowatts, they will also create jobs, and we are counting on the partnerships to succeed in that. A second example, we're working with a Dutch company called Closing the Loop to set food in Nigeria with a number of Nigerian partners. They're working on realizing the first ever electronic waste recycling facility in Africa, right here in Lagos State as well. Besides supporting Dutch impact business here in Nigeria, we support a number of local ecosystems for innovative entrepreneurs as well. In the last 4 years, we have created 5,000 jobs for Nigerian entrepreneurs. And we're planning to double those numbers in the next 4 years as well. Partnerships are crucial, especially in the waste sector. There are many elements to take into account: business opportunities, consumer behavior, plastic production facilities, money flow, transport logistics, monitoring, waste disposal. It's all in the room today. And we're committed to these partnerships. We have pledged to become fully circular as a nation in 2050. And even though we have made mighty strides, we have a long way to go to reach that goal. That's why we're happy that our circular economy hotspot is signing an MOU with Lagos State next week to exchange knowledge and the capacity needed for circular economy. Thank you very much. We are also co-designing an exchange program with Lagos State focused solely on building innovation hubs for sustainability. Hubs that really connect the brain power in this great state to industry, to investments. Universities here, they produce a lot of patents. Students are brilliant, but it's really hard to connect all their ideas to research and development and investments. So we have managed to build a model with municipalities, investors, startup ecosystems, and universities, and we look forward to exchanging all of the lessons with Lagos State on that. So congratulations again to the new Executive Committee of the Association of Waste Managers in Nigeria. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing great things from you, with you, including on your international cooperation and improving on the ease of doing business in innovation and waste management. Because growing business and a clean environment, we can do it together. Thank you so much.
Can we jump our hands together for us? Thank you so much. For that wonderful. About the microphone to our very own MD and the CEO of Longman, no other person than Mr. Inuwa. Can we jam our hands together for this handsome man?
I love you too. Mr. Governor, ably represented by my very good brother and friend, Dr. Omobola Jigaji, the outgoing chairman, or rather outgoing president, and the incoming president, the Deputy Counsel General, my colleague, the Executive Director, and all my other colleagues here present, distinguished guests, and the great, glorious, beautiful, and powerful members of power. I greet you all this afternoon. I'm happy today, very happy. It's a joyful day, and I was particularly happy to see the expressions of joy among the members, because I know how tough it is. I know how hard it is, your operating environment, the issues you face on a daily basis. I know. And the reason I'm joyful is seeing the camaraderie and the teamwork and the togetherness that you're showing after such a hard-fought election. It's something I want to commend you for, and it's something that gives me hope, because it gives me hope that with the kind of people in this room, the maturity level, the dedication and the strength, if we are able to work together, Loma, the Ministry of Environment, we can achieve great things. I believe that very strongly. That's why I'm joyful. This is a new era. It's a new era. And I don't want to preempt what Mr. Governor is going to say, but I can assure you that from our own parts as Loma, we're going to stay on part. Starting with, before the end of this week, what I know you've all been expecting, your bridging. Obviously, due to the strong support of Mr. Governor. As you know, he has always been supportive. And he has a lot more, as you're going to hear, that he wants to do for the association. From our own part, I want us to, as soon as possible, we must have our monthly meeting. We must rub minds. We must look for new ways of improving the waste management sector as a matter of urgency. I have many ideas, and my staff have many ideas, and I know you have ideas. Let's begin to work together, night and day, as hard as possible, and we can get it done. I see someone saying yes. Congratulations to the outgoing president for a job well done, and best of luck, and the blessings of God, Godspeed to the incoming executive. We'll be here for you every step of the way. I thank you all.
Just 2 minutes. My name is Anthony Oluwasomi, representative of FCMB. There's a partnership with the association. FCMB has a partnership with the association, and this I recall from the history and the journey. It was mentioned that FCMB has a partnership with the association in terms of facility, loans, and everything that you need. You want to buy a new truck, whatever you need, please, you can get access to it. Our branch, my branch is very close by here. Motorways, just opposite 7 up there. My name is Anthony, I'm the branch manager there. So whatever you need concerning your loan or facility, I will still be waiting before the meeting ends. Please, you can reach me, or whatever you need, please let us know. I will be able to send
to Dr. Femi Adegoke. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to stand on the existing protocol. Good afternoon, sir, the Honorable Representative of the Governor, and the Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Ministry of Environment and Water Resources, the CEO, Loma, and the outgoing President of Howard, incoming of our. I say good afternoon to us all. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Femi Adegoke. I'm the president of Lagos Recycling Association. It's a thing of honor for me to be here to speak to us about the great work I'm doing, because I will say to you that the recyclers are an offshoot of the great work our has been doing. Because if we have not been getting the waste collected, we cannot think of recycling. The waste has to be collected, has to be managed first, before we think of recycling. So it is a great honor for us to work side by side and follow the footsteps of the people who have gone before us and improve on what they're doing. So I want to say to us that the outgoing president of our has done very well, has done a great job. Oriyomi, I speak to him often. We've been on different discussions towards taking the waste management in Lagos State to the next level. I want to say thank you very much and congratulations for what you have done. And also, I want to say a big welcome to someone I call my daddy, Mr. Adebu, as the new incoming president. I know the job is set, and we know his capacity and his competence and capability, and we're willing to work with you as the recycler. Thank you very much, sir.
With a clapping ovation, with a standing ovation, as I invite the outgoing chairman, the outgoing president of our great association, no other person than Dr. David Oluwasegun. If your hands are not busy, General's beautiful speech.
The Executive Governor of Lagos State, ably represented by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Environment and Water Resources, Dr. Omobolaji Tasujin Daji,
the Managing Director of Roma, Dr. Muyiwa Badegeshi, the Chairman, Electoral Committee, Mr. Tai Taiwo and his team, the other management staff of Loma, too numerous to mention, pardon me, I recognize your presence. I recognize our past presidents of the association and their former executive members, the chairmen and chairpersons of various committees of our dear association, the elders of the association, the members of the board of trustees. I recognize the presence of the chairman of our Ogun State chapter, Mr. Jolaoluwa Emmanuel Benga, the distinguished PSP operatives here present, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here today to send forth the outgoing ESCO and inaugurate the incoming one. I stand here with gratitude to God Almighty for sparing our lives and that of every member of the outgoing ESCO. 4 years ago, we took the oath of office in the service of this association and promised to take it to greater heights. God has been gracious. We are all alive to tell the good story. We thank God for enabling us to achieve what has been achieved by my administration. 57 notable achievements in 4 years, which I hope you will agree with me that a lot of them were unprecedented. I became more involved in the matters of our association when there was policy summathons, which brought Vision Scape to take over our livelihood. I, by the grace of God, in conjunction with my other colleagues, and with your cooperation, led the struggle that restored our business. My administration secured a 5-year franchise agreement to restore the confidence of financial institutions in the industry. For example, the FCMB gave us $3 billion loan facility at a discounted interest rate for acquisition of trucks by the PSPs to show up our effective service delivery. We also tackled the challenge of revenue collection by securing a total of 24 magistrate courts designated as special courts to deal with the environmental matters. These initiatives helped many operatives on cost recovery. Upon assumption of office 4 years ago, we envisioned the building of the secretariat known as the Awam House, which has gotten to an appreciable level, a 3-story building with 2 elevator facilities. The contractors have been funded to get it roofed by the end of next month, September 2023. I implore the incoming administration to make the project one of our top priorities and complete same to the admiration of all. Our campaign and elections has come and gone. Lessons must be learned from the exercise. AWAM, through our electoral committee, must be allowed to do accreditation of our members, count the ballot papers, and do the computation of the results as against what we had the last election. I salute my team for the composure and comportment throughout the exercise. Kudos to you all. My advice to the association is that for proper handover to be carried out, there should be a gap of an average of 4 weeks between the election date and the inauguration. Also, the issue of employers' union must be handled with objectivity. Once again, my team and I congratulate the incoming association and the entire association and pray that you put on the solid foundation effectively laid by this outgoing association, for we also complemented the effort of our 4 peers. We wish the incoming association a successful tenure of office. Like my team, you will not witness the death of any one of you. I appreciate the elders for their advisory role, the committee heads, and their dutiful members for their selfless services. I appreciate all members of the outgoing ESCO for the hard work, tenacity, sense of teamwork, and candor. It was a great honor to be your servant leader. I would like to appreciate everyone here present, and I believe that together we will achieve a cleaner Lagos of our dreams. For it is often said, Ubi Concordia, Ibi Victoria. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Dear friends, if your hands are not busy, can we jam our hands together for ourselves? Jam our hands together for our president for that wonderful speech. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, very fast on a lighter mode. There's going to be bus stops in Lagos State. I say one, you say one, I say one, you say one. And you must not fail. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, ready, go. Abulegba. No, that's top. Put that from out. 1, 2, ready, go. Abulegba. Iyanopaja. Alakuko. My 2. Lucky first one. Ogogolango. Ogogo kidney. Are we trying to, or should we try again? Can we try our house together for me? Now my daddy, by your own. Now watch. Yoruba names. Yes. I say one, you say one. I say one, you say one. Are you ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Oriyomi. That you are slow. You have to be very fast. 1, 2, ready, go. Adekunle. Femi. Ṣẹ́gun. Ṣẹ́gun. Olúṣọlá. Olúṣẹ́gun. Adéwòye. Olúwalífẹ́mi. Olúwa kẹ̀kẹ́ nàpẹ́. That's my landlord's name. Igbo names. Let's use a woman. Are you ready? Igbo names, are you ready? Can you give me? 1, 2. Give me any Igbo name. Igbo names that you know. Chukwudi. Ikechukwu. Chinenyewa. Chinenyewa. Chinenye president. Chinenye Loma. Chinenye CEO. Chinenye Josh. Chinenye. It's about. Can we join my hands together for her? The tools. Names of things in tools. Like Nyama Nyama, Chin Chin. The hair, those 2 names. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, go. I do not know. 1, 2, ready, go. Jadi Jadi. Lapa Lapa. One leg. Give it to me. Should we go again? 1, 2, ready, go. Lapa Lapa. Correct. Puff puff. Mona live on Nana. Ẹ má fi gbé mi o. Tí o gbọ́ gbòdòdó sí o. Mọ́lẹ̀. Chin-chin. Can we turn my hands together for you? You don't win me. Are you ready? Touch name. Are you for?
The breeze.
Hold on. Take it easy on me. Are you? Let's go. 1, 2, ready, go. Van der Sar.
Smith.
Van der Vliet.
Oh, you're taking good names, eh?
Van der Hoek.
Van Basten.
Van Basten. Van my president.
Yes. Yes, from my president. You don't forget my president. Can we join our hands together for her? Thank you so much, dear friends.
We want to appreciate the outgoing school. They have done wonderfully well. And we appreciate all of you. And to do that, I want to invite the of Loma, Dr. Vanigesha. Please let's put hands together.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
President, Mr. Lalu Archer.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
The outgoing Secretary General, Mr. Taye Kolade.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me.
Outgoing Assistant Secretary General, Mr. E.M. Oladimeji.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave
Mrs. Elizabeth Schreiter. Transpola Agbeke.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh.
The outgoing auditor, Mrs. Aderoke David Kada of Fatu Nigeria Limited.
You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist myself.
Mrs. Tosin Adebowale Kadri of Toscan Enterprises.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist myself at the spine.
Social and Welfare, Mr. Olare Olajide Olajenda.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist
outgoing Publicity Secretary, Mr. Debola Olubenga of Richmond Environmental Services.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine.
Next official, Mr. Christopher Alabi of Sanitizers Venture.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
Outgoing Chief Whip, Mr. Ogunbayo Mukala, Iris Mickey.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here.
We are going straight now to the inaugural ceremony proper. And at this stage, I want to invite the lawyer who will administer the oath of office on the new officers. May I invite the association lawyer, Mr. David Kwadile, Barrister David Kwadile. Please, let's put our hands together for him. So, let me hand over to the lawyer. Then, after presentation of the certificates, they will do the swearing, so they can now take their oath of office. Is that correct? Thank you. So let me invite the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Environment, and representative of the government. So please come and do this presentation on our behalf. Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for the peers.
It is the chairman of my job to present because there are legal cases that comes with all those presentations, not conduct the election. So I'll be able next to the handing over. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, dear association. I have the singular honor of inviting Mr. Adebola Olubenga. So I will, the PS will present. Okay, so my responsibility of presenting the certificates, on behalf of our association to the president-elect, who is now the bona fide president of the association. On behalf of our present to you, in the name of God the Father, in the name of God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. You can shake the PS.
Hey, what? Power, clean environment. I believe that all the elected expo members should please kindly file out from the other side so that we can take them. If I think it's Saturday, it's one after the election.
As the Chairman Electoral Committee, I present the certificates to Mr. Paul Judy Indigwe as the elected Vice President of the Association.
Up my appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine.
Having scored the majority of open votes at the general election of the association held on the 22nd of August 2023, you are hereby returned and declared as the Secretary General of the Association. Congratulations. I, Chief Kibami Apayomi, by the powers conferred on me as the Chairman of the Electoral Committee, I present this to you as the newly elected Assistant General Secretary of the Association. You can have a shake with the here. Lawa. Mr. Kubarat Alarewaju Lawa. You are hereby returned as the financial secretary of the association. Congratulations, madam. Please, you can have it. Mr. Okumbayo. Mr. Okumbayo Mukala, you are hereby returned and declared as the treasurer of the association. Congratulations. Shake the PS. Mr. Olumide Lawa, can you step forward? Mr. Olumide Lawa, you are hereby returned and declared as the auditor of the association. Congratulations. That's the real action. Yes, Mr. Chris Alabi. You are in a hurry. I'm not giving you the certificate. So, we are hereby returned and declared as the public secretary of the association. Congratulations. While I request you shake the governor, you are shaking the governor because he's the representative of the governor here today. Alhaji Oladipo Ekpeyemi. Alhaji Oladipo Ekpeyemi, you are hereby returned and declared as the ex-official of the association. Congratulations. You can now shake the governor, representative of the governor. Mrs. Comfort Okuyemi. Please. You are blocking order. They can't see. Or you kneel down. Mrs. Comfort Oguyemi, you are hereby returned and declared as the social welfare officer of the association. Congratulations. You may now shake the PS, who is representing the governor. And this is the last one, Mr. Lawal Sikiru. This is the most important one. Is the chief whip. So I have to be careful. Mr. Lawal Sikiru, you are hereby returned and declared as the chief whip of the association. Congratulations. Please shake the hand. The oath of office on the elected officers. Thank you very much. You can have this.
Our protocol duly observed. We have 3 oaths to be administered. The first is the oath of allegiance. The second is the oath of office. And the third is the oath of conduct. Under the oath of office, when I say I, you mention your name. That is oath of allegiance. Under the oath of office, when I say I, you mention your name. Then you mention the office. I do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Association of Waste Managers of Nigeria. And I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Association. So help me God. Now, oath of office. You mention your name again. I do solemnly swear that on assumption of office as I will discharge my duties faithfully, diligently, and to the best of my ability for the stability, progress, and development of our station. That I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decision. And above all, to uphold the provisions of the Constitution of the Association. The last one, oath of conduct. I, mention your name, do solemnly swear that the office given to me shall be performed faithfully, diligently, and without fear or favor, in ensuring that I will not allow my personal inclination and preferences to influence my official conduct and official decisions, and above all, to uphold the provisions of the constitutions of the association. So help me God. Congratulations. The President.
Because we will not be friends tomorrow. Don't bring money to me. I'll fight you.
Please. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, want to employ those at the back. This
is one of the most sacrosanct parts of this ceremony. We want each and every one of us to pay respect. We have 3 oaths. You mention your name and you say it after me. Oath of allegiance. I do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Association of Waste Managers of Nigeria. And I will serve, and I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. So help me God. Oath of office. I do solemnly swear that on assumption of office as what? As the president of our, I will discharge my duties faithfully. I will discharge my duties faithfully, diligently, and to the best of my ability. For the stability, progress, and development of the association. That allow my personal interest. I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct. Or my official decisions. And above all, to uphold the provision of the Constitution. Oath of conduct, that's the final one. I do solemnly swear that the office given to me shall be performed faithfully, diligently, and without fear or favor, and ensuring that I will not allow my personal inclination and preferences to influence my official conduct and official decisions, and above all, to uphold the provision of the Constitution of the Association. The provision of the Constitution of the Association of Waste Managers of Nigeria. So help me God. Congratulations, sir.
On behalf of you people, I am presenting our office to Mr. President of our.
A shouting and a clapping ovation! Congratulations.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. And twist myself at the spine.
As the state collectively holds its breath, the Association of Waste Managers, under the new leadership of Mr. Olugbenga Adebola, President of AWAM, appreciated the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for his unwavering commitment to the association. Likewise, the new MD of LOMA, Dr. Prince Olumuyiwa Gbadegeshin.
Thank you. Mr. Governor, sir, His Excellency, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, ably represented by our own very person, Dr. Omobola Hongaji, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Environment, the MD of LOMA, my own very dear brother, Prince Dr. Olumuyiwa Gbadegeshin, the Executive Secretary, Executive Director, LOMA,
Mr. Kunle Adebiyi, again my very own person. The outgoing president of former president, I will say now, my own very dear brother, Dr. Oluwasegun Oriyomi, the chairman, electoral committee of my very own Lataya Mole, Mr. Taye Taiwo. And I want to specially also recognize all the elders in the house, especially in particular the chairman, board of trustee of in person of Elder Adeboyega Adebito. I want to also recognize all members of the board, all past chairmen of past president of and specifically I want to recognize my own very dear brother, who is also joining me on this journey, who happens to be a past president. Alhaji Olai Egbeyemi, Islami of Awa. I'll come back to all the members of the electoral committee, and I want to sincerely appreciate all of you for your job well done. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, my speech. May I say that as I just said, I didn't even have a speech to present. I actually want to talk to my people offhand. But some powers that be requested for my speech, and under a good lot of pressure, I had to quickly put some things together. I function more when I speak, offhand. However, I have a speech. I have a speech which I'm going to present today. Firstly, I would like to thank the Almighty Jehovah for His unfailing benevolence, over me, my family, my team, and the entire members of this noble association, starting from the chairman, board of trustee again. And I think I appreciate you and I recognize you especially, sir. And all the elders that have worked in this committee, starting from Alhaji Nureni Saka, Alhaji Balogun, my own Baba from Ikorodu, Baba Jidel, Alhaji Ayinde, Engineer Duru, and all the elders that are actually hidden one in here. Our mommy, Mama Efe Unique, Mrs. Alano, our pastor in the house, Pastor Mrs. Mobalko. Please pardon me as I, here we recognize ourselves by our companies. And I also want to appreciate all members of the immediate past administration, including myself. I appreciate you all and I thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to appreciate all the normal teams. I can't begin to recognize you one by one. You guys are wonderful, and I believe we're going to do things together by the special grace of God. Ladies and gentlemen, secondly, I would like to appreciate our grand patron, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of Federal Republic of Nigeria, of Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for his unwavering commitment to this association and her members. We will be eternally grateful, sir. We just can't but continue to appreciate our grand patron. And we all know what he has done. And he's still doing it. And I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency the President of this country is still willing to do more for this association. So on this note, I want to appreciate him on your behalf. To our amiable governor, Mr. Sele Busa, as ably represented by Dr. Mobola Wangaji, His Excellency Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, I would like to thank you most sincerely for your commitment to a greater and a cleaner environment. I recall, sir, with a lot of enthusiasm, your very first day in office as the Executive Governor of Lagos State, when you immediately signed an executive order on indiscriminate refuse disposal and sanitation. Few days later, Your Excellency visited Olusoso dump site, which is the biggest disposal site in Lagos State. These and many more actions of yours demonstrated total commitment to effective and sustainable waste management practice through your very own PSP in Lagos State. To the Right Honourable Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honourable Mudashiru Obasa, and may I drop his apology. He sent his apology because he was supposed to join us, but he sent an apology that there is a crucial meeting they are having with all the local government chairmen today at the House, and that is actually running concurrently with what we are doing here. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to say a big thank you to you, sir, and all other members of the #1 House of Assembly in Nigeria. Your role in returning and sustaining private sector participation in waste management in Lagos State is highly appreciated. To the new MD of Loma, my own very dear brother, Dr. Prince Olumuyiwa, I welcome you back to Loma. I know you have a pure heart and a pure and good heart with lots of good programs and plans for the PSP operators and by extension, waste management in Lagos State. I pray that the Almighty God will continue to guide you aright to implement the vision of Mr. Governor. And I want to equally assure you and your team at Loma that our members are going to work with you to transform waste management practice in Lagos State. Our election has come and gone. I therefore declare by that power given to me now as your president, I declare no winner, no vanquish. By the special grace of God, we are all winners in our own right. We shall be magnanimous in our victory. I salute my brother once again, Mr. David Uriyomi, the outgoing president, and all others that contested with us. You are all great men and women. Above all, our association and her members are the ultimate winners. Let's come together as one indivisible and united association to work for the betterment of our people. We promise once again to ensure transparent and judicious use of all our resources, all the resources of the association in a manner that will be beneficial to all our members. My team and I will be totally committed to the implementation of all our manifesto by the special grace of God the Almighty, with the total support of all our members. It is often said that a tree can never make a forest. I believe we are less than 5,000 here. So I believe you can all hear me. So, a tree can never make a forest. We need your support. As an association, as your ESCO, we need to work together as a united and indivisible association to move this association to a greater height. Now, of course, election, like we said, whether you have voted for us or not, election is gone and is dusted. We all need to come together and run an all-inclusive administration where every member will be a beneficiary while the environment and the state be the ultimate beneficiaries. Your Excellency, sir, my team and I have actually promised our members to work with your government, to work with your ministry, sir. You are here in the double capacity. So we want to work with you as a governor, sir. And we want to work with you so also as the permanent secretary, Ministry of Environment and Water Resources. We also want to work and promise our people to work with Loma to create a more conducive and enabling environment for operational efficiency and organic growth of the industry for a safer, cleaner, sustainable, and aesthetic environment. In view of our promises to our people through our manifesto, which I don't want to go, to be relating one by one, we have enumerated our prayers below in order to be successful, to implement those things that we have promised our people. Number one, we pray that the government should ensure sustainability of the operations and businesses of our members operating in the low and the low income area, thereby creating equal opportunities to make their businesses profitable and bankable. The international models and best practices should be adopted as Nigeria or Lagos cannot operate in isolation. What are we trying to say here, sir? Our members in low income areas, because of the disparity in income generation, of course, in taking into cognizance the income to be recovered from tenements, we take into cognizance the social stratification, the social strata. Many people at the low income areas might not be able to pick up all the bill. And as such, we need to, and we are appealing that the government should treat our people at the low end, with a special consideration. Perhaps we can consider some level of contracting because they need good money to be able to operate. I don't need to overemphasize the fact that waste management is highly capital intensive. So they need to also operate optimally, profitably, just like their counterparts in the high-end area. Number two, sir, that Loma, and this is an appeal, sir. My dear brother, we're coming to sit down with you. And we're appealing that Loma should review downwards all remittances to her, to allow our members to remain afloat in the face of local and global hyperinflationary effects on doing businesses in Nigeria. This will surely bring succor to all our members, irrespective of the economic strata of their areas of operation. I mean, we're talking about commercial remittances, school remittances, and all other payments, including the gated estate remittances. Our people, the National Assembly passed a bill sometimes ago, and the bill is titled "Let My People Breathe." So we want to appeal to Loma that our people need to breathe in the face of this hard economic situation that we are facing. Just 2 weeks ago, diesel was being sold for 600 naira or thereabout. And within the space of these 2 weeks, diesel has jumped to over 900 naira. And over 900. So 959, whatever. Our people must operate. And they must operate profitably, sir. So we're coming to discuss that with you. And I know, because you have a good heart, you will surely hearken to our request. Sir, Mr. Governor, sir, our members are eagerly awaiting the share of the federal government palliative. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to read that again. Your Excellency, sir, our members and your members are eagerly awaiting our share of the federal government palliatives to support the recent High Court of diesel and all other operational costs. We know palliative are being shared right now, and sometimes they just forget the PSP operators. The same thing happened during COVID, sir. While the governor was urging us to go out there and do the job, even during NSAS, we were urged to go out there to do the job. In fact, while we were doing the job during the NSAS, a lot of the vehicles of our members were got bumped. They were bumped because when they see PSP trucks, they believe it's government trucks. And at that time, they felt, oh, we are fighting government. Up till now, all those pump trucks, we are still awaiting the support of His Excellency. So the palliative that is being shared right now, sir, our people are eagerly awaiting their own share. Number 4, sir, that our government should ensure that all members' businesses are protected through enforceable agreements with government, with appropriate. Now, I'm going to repeat that to government and lawmasters. Our members, we need to make our members' business to be protected through enforceable agreement with government and appropriate stamp duty and enforceable, with relevant authorities. This will surely increase members' confidence and increase the level of investment in the industry. Number 5, the government should arrange truck acquisition, adopting lease to own option for our members. This will increase the capacities of our members and in turn improve their efficiency. I know the governor has something in store, but we want to reiterate this. We have done it before. Lagos, they go for sure. Lease to own over 5 years, over 6 years, over 7 years. I can assure you, once our people get this capacity, services and efficiency will improve. Number 6, sir, enforcement of compliance and payments is key to the sustenance of this industry. We therefore look forward to working with relevant government agencies and designated courts to enhance revenue recovery for our members for continuous effective service delivery, strategic development, business expansion, diversification like recycling, and all that and all that. Our members also want to develop themselves. Capacity development costs a lot of money, which is training. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking towards government to assist us in that. Now, sir, this is very important. The delay in the payment of Visionscape debt to our members that worked with the Visionscape company based on the directive of the then government is a bit worrisome, sir. We therefore appeal to Mr. Governor, through Lawman, to look into this payment passionately and facilitate the payment. Sir, I know Mr. Governor will do it because he is Mr. Talk and do. Thank you very much. Equally, since the state of the disposal site have direct effect on our efficiency and service delivery, we appeal to Loma and the state government to deliver all-weather friendly disposal site. As an association, we shall lead the process of converting our disposal site into waste treatment facility. This will impact positively on our disposal site and impact positively on our turnaround time and improve efficiency in waste collection, transportation, treatment, and disposal. On this, I would like to say, I purposely invited the Kingdom of Nigeria because I've already started collaborating with them. The harvest, I represent them in Ogun State and some other parts in Nigeria, and I know that they are already also talking to Lagos State government to invest in our dump site. We shall open up and lead in this direction, sir. Number 9. We shall work with government to facilitate diversification of our members' investment away from waste collection and disposal, only to major investment in waste recovery, recycling, and treatment, which is the future of our industry, thereby implementing circular economy in Lagos State. And I'm happy that Lagos State collaborated with also the Dutch Embassy too, the government of the Kingdom of Netherlands, to facilitate the very first circular economic hotspot in Africa. And I'm happy that I was a participant of that program. And the reason why I brought the embassy is so that they can also get them to introduce themselves to our people, because I don't want to go to a program and be the only PSP operator to be there. I want to see as many of my people that will be there, and all of us will do it together. Thank you very much, neighbors. To Mr. Governor and the right Honorable Speaker, we hope to work with the Ministry, Department and Agency of Lagos State and House of Assembly to propose amendments to the Environmental Management and Protection Law 2027 of Lagos State in line with current realities. There are so many realities right now that is not in tandem with what the law is saying. So we need to look into and make the crucial amendment. We shall work with the state government and the federal government to explore access to single-digit loan facility to our members. Our members are essential service providers, supporting environmental sustainability, health and well-being, and nationwide extension. Low interest rate loan will enable our members to enjoy dedicated funding plans like the farmers, the aviation industry, the healthcare industry. The assistance of the state government will be appreciated in this direction. We need a single-digit interest loan. That is what is being given to the farmer. It is called anchor borrowers. To the health sector, it is also given to them. As waste managers and as essential service provider, we would like the government to also help us. We are going to facilitate that working with our grand patron, but we want the state government to also back us up while we do this. Thank you very much, sir. We appeal to the governor and the government of Lagos State to sponsor our members to local and international conferences, training, and study tours. This, I strongly believe, will expand the capacities of our members for a better performance. It will equally help our members to take advantage of the newer technological advancement and innovation, which will enhance our operational efficiency, reduce leakages, and improve income of our members, and help them to remain connected to the global trend within the industry. We cannot, like I said earlier, we can't operate in isolation. We need to key into the newer global trends. And so we will appreciate government, in particular Roma, to always include us. We know you do a lot in training your staff. Please give us slots so that we can, as you are training your staff, we can also train our people so that we can grow together organically. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Governor, sir, one of our promises to our member is to professionalize our association, modeling it after several international associations like International Solid Waste Association, ISWA, and several other international organizations. The assistance of the state governor will also be sought to actualize this. Finally, sir, to enable our members to have access to several federal government palliatives for MSMEs, we shall join all micro, small, medium enterprises, MSMEs, like the National Association of Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Mines and Agriculture, NASIMA, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria, and other relevant organizations. Again, the assistance of the state government, maybe by recommendation or whatever, will also be sought, and it will go a long way to assist your members. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear guests and friends, gentlemen of the press, and members of our association, I want to sincerely appreciate you all for listening to this speech. I assure you all that with you all backing this new expo, backing us up, we shall achieve all that we have said to achieve. And I want to assure you on behalf of all members of my expo, we will run an open door policy. I therefore plead for your continued support and assistance as I will be knocking on your doors for collaborations, cooperations, and assistance
please and please and please indulge me and my team. God bless Awa, God bless Loma, God bless the Ministry of Environment, God bless Lagos State, God bless Nigeria. Working together for a better and cleaner Lagos. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dynamic president.
When he was giving his speech, I heard about the palliative part.
My president, sit down, sit down, sit down.
If your hands are not busy, jam your hands, jam your hands. Keep on clapping, keep on clapping, keep on clapping, keep on clapping.
Environment. It's indeed a great day, members of our the MC, our brother and son. When you heard about graduating, your antenna just raised. And the big mistake good of you. The Managing Director of Lagos State Waste Management Authority, our own Dr. Olumoyiwa Banegeshi, and I had people call him Omobo. The Executive Director of Goma, Mr. Kunle Adedi, the gentleman, the Deputy Consul General of Netherlands, Ms. Gloria van der Steel, the Chairman, Board of Trustees, the Chairman Electoral Committee, the past President of the Association, the immediate past President, and members of ESPO, led by Dr. David Uriyoke. I congratulate you for handing over seamlessly, without rancor, without any innuendos, and I want to assure you that the President has said something here that is very important, that there is no winner and there is no loser, that we are all in it together. All hands must be on deck to make this association a better one going forward. And you must also see that his intentions are very clear, as he has brought forward about 20 demands from the association. So, the newly sworn-in president has said that we have 20 demands. Well, we have 40 demands. So we must work in symbiosis. It must be a symbiotic relationship and not a one-sided relationship. We want things to be better for you, and we don't want we want you to be more efficient, better, and that gives us a better image. And so this is what we want. It's going to be a collaboration of please kindly sit at the back, please. Of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I stand on this platform on behalf of the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Selimu, Mr. Tokandu, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, the Governor of Lagos State. It is a tremendous honor and pleasure for me to join the Board of Trustees, members of associations of waste managers of Nigeria, and all distinguished guests in witnessing Mr. Olugbenga Adebola's inauguration as the new president with the executive members of the association. The successful execution of the election has resulted in the peaceful transition and transfer of leadership from the previous executive, ably led by Mr. David Oriyomi, to the current executive. Today is a significant day in our history, and I would like to congratulate Mr. Olugbenga Adebola on his election as president. But you know, the president said a lot lies on the head of president. Your campaign promises are noted, and the people are waiting for him to deliver. So, but on behalf of the government of Lagos State, on behalf of Ministry of Environment and our agency, LOMA, we will do our best, and we expect the same from your side. Your election demonstrates that your constituents hold you in high esteem and have faith in your ability to lead the association to greater heights. It is impossible to exaggerate your organization's contribution to environmental sustainability and responsive waste management. You are therefore essential stakeholders and partners in our administration's effort to build a greater Lagos that is clean, healthy, and environmentally sustainable by implementing an effective and efficient waste management framework in accordance with the goals and objectives of the health and environment pillar of our administration Peace Plus agenda. The population growth will continue to place waste management at the top of our development agenda. We are no longer merely addressing the issue of waste disposal. Rather, we are advancing a holistic vision of waste reduction, recycling, and resource optimization, which are some of the largest and most essential goals of the circular economy adopted by Lagos. It requires increased and result-oriented collaboration among all stakeholders, working in harmony and sharing insights and strategies to achieve a cleaner and more sustainable environment. The creation of jobs and the maximization of wealth-generating opportunities in the refuse economy. Also, I know that the president has said that Mr. Governor is working very hard to procure new trucks and make your work seamlessly better than it has been before. But we will need more meeting, more clarity on the issue of handing over the trucks to you, because it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot on both sides to be able to implement this acquisition of new trucks. That is in the basket already, so you don't have to worry about that. That is 1 over 20. But it's the most essential one over 20. And I believe that that new man at the health over there at Loma, Dr. Muiwa Badegeshi, and the executive director, Mr. David that maybe he's a money man. He likes to contribute that. He likes to see that values are returned on every investment that the state has made. So is Dr. Vadigas. And you see that both of them are ready to advance and innovate in the way that you do business. They want to make your life better. You must make their life better. And you must make things easy for them to be able to administer and make things also go to a better situation whereby there will be a replacement strategy for your trucks. If in 5 years we know that the trucks are going to be outdated, we need to replace them. But there are ways that you do this. We must put in place different strategies whereby the fleet managers and all of the other things that are supposed to be in place are there. That you're supposed to take in your truck for servicing in this area or wherever you are located, the catchment area that you are located. We will do that, and we assure you that that is ongoing already. And we must, as a matter of fact, sit with each other, look ourselves in the face. If it means that we're going to fight each other over some things, some gray area, to clarify that, then we need to fight each other. But it must be a symbiotic relationship. It's not going to be a parasitic relationship going forward. We are not going to pay for services that are not rendered. We are going to support the people that are in low-income areas. But we must see efficiency. We must see efficiency of those people. We must see the cleanliness of those areas. We must see the number of times that you go back and forth to keep their garbage. And also, you must see that you talk to your customers and not just standing at you and saying, you have to pay. No. There must be a human relationship to everything that we do. They are people. And we must make them understand that they really need to pay for this and make sure that things are done properly. I am confident that under the leadership of the new president and his team, the existing cordial relationship and partnership between the state government and our will be strengthened, paving the way for cleaner communities and a more sustainable environment. In fact, due to our extensive knowledge and experience, we expect you to bring that to bear too on those, and we expect you to have documentation of your processes. And I don't see that, because the first thing I had when I attended your first meeting at the dump site was that, why are you not proposing anything for new crop acquisition that time? And I was worried that it is not just going to be association. It has to be an association that is full of benefits to the people that are in that basket, to make sure that things are done properly. Your work tools are efficient, you are more proficient in what you do. And that is what we want as a state government. We do not want you to lag behind in everything that you are doing. We know that you are going to feed your children, we know that we are going to pay school fees, we know that, but you must also give value for money that we are paying. You must give value. It's a value chain system, and the value chain must continue. If one of them is not functional, you know that the production facility will stop. And so we must look ourselves in the face. If one of us is not doing well, in one street, we are both on the street, and one of you are not doing well, you can call the other person. Okay, will you do this for me while my truck is being managed? So that you can give him or pay the other person the money that he has done. So it is not going to be that because your truck is bad, you will leave all those things and you will not do it. We are not going to keep that. As a government, we will continue to assist your organization within our means in achieving the goals and aspirations of your members. In addition, we will require you to always operate within the boundaries and guidelines established by the Lagos State Government, Ministry of Environment and Water Resources, via the Lagos State Waste Management Authority, LOMA. Mr. Olubenga Adebola, you have my sincere congratulations on assuming the position of National President of the Association of Waste Managers of Nigeria. I wish you and your group continued success. I thank you for listening. Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, Governor of Lagos. Thank you very much.
With the inauguration of the new Awam executives, there is a beacon of hope, innovation, and commitment to prioritizing environmental sustainability. This event not only signifies the birth of an organization, but also marks the beginning of a transformative journey towards cleaner streets, greener landscape, and a brighter future for the state, which will serve as a model to other states in Nigeria and Africa as a continent.
First of all, I stand in place for Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, who has asked me to come to represent him in his capacity as the governor of Lagos State. Because the Awam people are his people, they've been his great supporter and collaborator in the quest to make Lagos a greater Lagos. Well, the governor's message is very clear. He said we have a new agenda which is an addition to what has been in place before, which is a themes plus agenda now. We expect to be more innovative and more proficient in the way that we manage our waste. If you are conversant with what has happened in Lagos about some few weeks back, we launched the first circular economy in the whole of Africa. We were the first person to host it in Africa, and to improve on the way that we do business, create wealth, create a safe environment, create a cleaner environment, and make it a livable and more healthy environment for the people of Lagos. And that is the reason why we have collaborated, we are in cahoot with them, that we must be a partner in the value chain of waste management together to make Lagos a cleaner and safer place. Well, we have done, we know that what you see in Lagos normally during rain, or no matter how heavy the rain is, there are flash floods. We have kept our own bargain as a government. We have cleaned the drainage. We have made sure that the drainage are cleaned every now and then to make sure that the water passage, water flow through the drainages are more better than they usually before, after the rain. And that is the reason why we're on the watch out, we look out. We have climate change, climate monitoring system in the ministry, where we see that if there's going to be rainfall or if there's going to be more water coming from some other places, then we know that how to mitigate against it. We issue warning. We tell them that, look, you have to evacuate this side of town temporarily because of the water that is coming. If the water is going to come, Cameroon is a bit further down but the tributary of the Atlantic Ocean and the other rivers around, maybe it's going to affect Benue, Niger, and most of the northern axis more than the Lagos axis, because they are more to the Cameroonian side than Lagos. Lagos is on the southwest, while they are more on the north central and southeast and on the eastern side of Nigeria than the Lagos. Lagos, if you look at the map of Nigeria, you see where Lagos is situated. It's a special location, and that's why we call it Lagos. So we want to make it a greater Lagos and make it better than to make it livable for people. To make people come in, do business with ease, make people do a lot better, make it an environment that is safe, first of all, an environment that is livable.
Today is the inauguration of the new executive of the Association of Waste Managers of Nigeria. And as you may know, waste management in Lagos is wholly managed by private operators. And so we've come here to support them as they elect a new executive to take charge of their affairs for the next 4 years. Oh, well, you can see that even from this event, you notice that there was a lot of discussion about circular economy. So what we're doing in Lagos is that we are using the same model where we engage with the private operators. And some of them are here today. The Association of Waste Managers, even the new president, has been a recycler for a long time. He's an established player in that field. And so we're going to rely on these private sector operators to develop that economy so that we can create more jobs, so that we can reduce the amount of waste that we're producing. Because what we're doing now is we're taking so much waste that's of value, about 40% of our waste every day, and we're using money to bury that in the landfill. So what we're telling people is that instead of throwing away your plastic, instead of throwing away your metal cans, we want you to keep those, and then you can sell them to recyclers. They're ready to take those off you. Instead of throwing them away and littering everywhere into the canal, we want you to contact any recycler near you and hand over those items, and you get some value for it. You're talking about compactor trucks. Yes, so because they're private sector operators, they're using their own money to fund this business. But what the government and what Mr. Governor has said, I think the last time he made mention of this last year, is that he wants to support them by developing a lease to finance model where they can acquire new trucks. If you go around town, you see that many of the trucks are old and they're not in great condition and they're very expensive. But in order for us to have good waste management, the government is looking at how to help the private sector operators to recapitalize. And they will pay back this money over time. And Mr. Governor is committed to doing that.
Well, I've been a waste manager. I've been a consultant. I've been a recycler, just like the representative of the governor said. I've been a recycler. I've been involved around. I've been around for quite a while, for over 3 decades, and I've served in several capacities. So, though I've been dodging, not really wanting to come, to the forefront, but right now, duty just beckon, and I have no choice than to come and work for our people, for the betterment of our people. We want to have an association that works for our people. We want to move the association to a greater height. I'm an international consultant, and having been working at the international level, there are new trends, there are new innovations. So many things are happening, at the international level. Those are the things that we want to bring to our people. We want it to begin, because Lagos or Nigeria cannot begin to work in isolation. As the whole world is moving, we also need to move in the area of effective and efficient waste collection, transportation, disposal, and even treatment, including recycling, recovery. I dare say to you, gentlemen of press, that waste is not a waste unless you waste it. So currently we are wasting our waste, and we shouldn't be wasting our waste. Our waste is actually a resources that can be converted into useful raw materials and materials for the benefit of our people and the benefit of the environment. Well, basically, a tree can never make a forest. I hope to work with all government, Mr. Governor in Lagos. We are also working with Mr. President, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who happens to be our grand patron anyway. He's aware of this. And so we work with all the government agencies, both ministry, department, and agencies, including all the stakeholders. I always talk about town, and we're going to marry what we call the town and gown. Town means we, the operators. The gown means even the university, the research institution, and all that. Because we need to work with researches, and we need to develop even our members. And that's why my administration is going to focus more, is going to emphasize more on capacity development of our members. I always say, if you don't train them, you don't blame them. And one of our cardinal objectives is to train and retrain our members. And it is when you train people that you can expect effective and efficient service delivery from them. So that's part of what we want to do. Well, this is not going to be new. The federal government has been providing single interest loan or facility to several other sectors. And I mentioned agriculture. In agriculture, many of you pressmen will know what is called anchor borrowers. So it is usually 9%, single digit 9%. I mean, if we, the essential service provider, managing people's waste, collect, because when you manage waste effectively, it is actually a pre-health services. When your waste is effectively collected, healthcare services. When your waste is effectively collected, you have lesser fever, you have lesser mosquito, because it is when waste are not collected and they are clogging your waterways that you have a breathing space for mosquito, you have Lassa fever, you have cholera, and what have you. Once waste are effectively collected, then we are sure that we have a better environment. And that is why we are calling on the federal government. And we are going to work with them. We are going to go with our demands to say, create a special fund for the environment family, especially for waste management. And it will help our people to invest more, because waste management is highly capital intensive. And to be able to invest more, you need to have access to single-digit credit facility, like the anchor borrowers. And the federal government is doing it for the health sectors. They are doing it for the aviation industry. They are doing it for all critical industries. Why not us? We are also critical industries operating within the space of environmental sustainability.
We are here today because we are inaugurating our new schools and sending out the old ones. So we are so happy because with what we had today from the governor, from the environment, Minister of Environment, and Loma himself, we are all happy because they are going to help us and help our industry to grow. And one of the problems we are facing is, one, our dump sites. Secondly, the access roads to where we carry the refuse. Some of all our roads are very bad, and daily basis they spoil all our vehicles. So we need government to come to our aid to help us in our dump sites and also access to where we carry all these debts. Because we help them to assist us in those areas.
Yes, I've been in the industry for about 24 years, and having walked through with other people, 4 years ago, I realized that I have so much to contribute to the development of my association. Also being a critical stakeholder, they're occupying a very large geopolitical world. And I believe my investment cannot just be left out like that. So I chose to make myself relevant in the scheme of things where decisions are taken, and to offer myself to serve, the association. Yeah, as the publicity secretary, my primary assignment is to ensure that a rebranding of the association is done to give us that global perception over there, that to correct the perception of the residents of Lagos about the PSP. Some people believe that we are just a set of political people making free money. So my number one task is to change that perception, that narrative, to let people see us as partners in making the environment cleaner and better for them. And also to ensure that all the activities of R1 is well projected for the world to see. That is one of my primary. Yes, as of today, we roll out our trucks on weekly basis, go to the nooks and crannies of Lagos, pick all debts wherever we find them. But as it is today, I believe there's no part of Lagos that is not covered by the PSP. So we want to continue doing this and do it more effectively and ensure that our people are well equipped, that their trucks are well on ground to do the job day in, day out, week in, week out.
Well, I am actually serving as more like a godfather right now. I am the ex-officio of this current newly elected executives. But as immediate past president, I have been involved in all facets of the association, from top to bottom, during the struggles, during the Ambody regime, and then metamorphosed into the regime of the current governor. We were the first person to actually support him openly. The current governor, Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, we were the first of any organization in the state to actually give our support to him and say we will prefer him other than the sitting governor. And it took a lot to do that. We risked our job, we risked our lives to be able to do that. So presently we are happy that we have come this far and the association has taken a new turn and we are taking it to the next level. Well, that's why there's a dire need for collaboration. Collaboration with the present state government, collaboration with the Ministry of Environment, collaboration with the presidency of the country. You know, it's not one heart fits all. You have to continuously collaborate with all manners of agencies and ministries to be able to get a logical conclusion that will be favorable to everybody in the states. We are trying to refinance the whole association. We are trying to revamp it. Our equipment have gone from bad to worse, and now we are making it to be much more better. We are purchasing new equipment. We are relying on the government to support us all through, and we are seeking not only the government support, but also the indigenous support to be able to make it a sane climb and to make us being able to compete with any nation on the face of the earth, especially the Western nation. So that's our goal, and we're happy that we are at this stage, and we're hoping that we're going to take it to the next level.
With the successful inauguration of the Association of Waste Managers of Nigeria's executive today, the event came to a triumphant close with the formulation of important national and state policies for waste and environmental management. With the collaboration of the association and also government and other agencies, surely the future of Lagos State is in good hands and is going to be a cleaner and saner environment, which will be a role model to not just other states in Nigeria, but to Africa at large. So this is a co-ed blog. For more information, news, trending gist, entertainment, stay with us, follow us on all our social media platforms, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am Babawale Solomon reporting for a co-ed blog.